amateur boxing team, league, or series. Welcome back, everybody. It's the year 2024. That's right, a new year, a new millennium. And as you can see, I'm here to talk to you about a new boxing league or series known as Total Combat League Boxing. Somebody told me there was something different about that. I was looking up this series, this league, and found out that my hometown, known as Orlando, Florida, had their own team. Well, they just started up this team. But I want to get to the matter on hand. The Total Combat League is like a repeat of two others, the Contender and WSB, known as World Series of Boxing. And it's like this. The Contender is like a series where you have two teams. Before it became MMA, they had two teams. The first team was the blue team, Sugar Ray Leonard, one of the Four Kings, and Rocky himself, Sylvester Stallone, known as the leader of the gold team. This competition is based on actual real boxing, where the winner of the whole thing gives himself a belt, a world contract, a world boxing contract, a pro boxing contract, and maybe, I haven't seen the series in such a long time, I gotta look it up. Then there's this anime called Rin no Kokiru. It's like a amateur boxing anime. Now you're like, huh? Amateur boxing anime? Yes. Yes, I'm not lying. Amateur boxing. Why? Junior World Boxing Championships. That's right. They named the teams in the series so crazy you could understand. Like, for the main character and his team, they call themselves the Junior Samurai of Boxing Japan. But what they call the team that's going up against in the first round is the Mafia of Italy, the Italian boxing team. But see, before all that happened, they had a competition between Japan and us, USA, where two amateur boxers competed. Well, they selected a death row inmate, circus freak, and a biker leader. Crazy, right? Very crazy, very crazy. Yeah, I know, it's insane. But yeah, this series is based on amateur boxing. But I won't put in my own words of another subject. You see, the World Series of Boxing, known as WSB, is a potential series. Now you're like, what? Potential? I'm not following. Okay. Okay. Let me explain. You see, the World Series of Boxing on the WSB have these teams based on groups of blocks. And who gets most of the wins from each group must compete in a 4-tree tournament to see who will win the whole thing. Yeah, I know. I know how crazy it sounds, but in a way, in truth be told, that's what it looks like to me. I mean, the World Series of Boxing, or WSB, was an international boxing tournament that allowed amateur boxers to compete as professionally while maintaining their amateur status and Olympic eligibility. Organized by the AIBA from 2010 to 2018, but confirmed that the league had to be, canceled due to low budget, if you catch my drift. Now, last year, they only had was 6 teams. I mean, 6 teams. Really? And it drove me nuts knowing that I've watched this. I mean, Dallas Enforcers, Houston's Hitman, Las Vegas Hustlers, LA Elites, San Antonio Snipers, Atlanta Attack, let me see, DC Destroyers, the Miami Assassins, the New York Attitude, the Orlando Vipers, and the Philly Smoke. That's 11 teams. 11. And how this kind of sets up is light amateur boxing, but also still pro, which means it's still like another World Series of boxing mixed with the Contender. Mixed with the Contender in the World Series of boxing, with them fighting a 3-minute, 1-round match for each boxer on the team. Now, you know how way boxing works, right? KO, TKO, split decision. And that's how they do their, for each boxer. They see who gains the point for each fight. And at the end of each fight, they tally up the score to see which team wins with the most, points. But see, this in the end of this whole thing, you get this beauty here, that beauty right there. The Total Combat League belt, awarded to those who fought to get ready for next year's tournament. Or should I say, this year's tournament. When my friend and I was looking up this thing at one point, he saw this team being made known as the Orlando Vipers. My hometown of Orlando, Florida. That's right. He said, Chris, you should join this team. I said, I'm not ready yet. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. He asked me why. Why you not ready? Because there's still something I gotta do in the amateur boxing world. The amateur boxing world. As in, I want to make the amateur boxing world stand on the same level as the pros. I gotta do another video on that. Yeah. You're wondering why? Cause you don't see it. I think I could finally put it out there where other people understand. Cause once I finish with the amateur boxing world, I could join their team, the Orlando Vipers. Or that just me just talking. I wonder. Can it really work out for your boy Chris Blackthorn Harris to do all he need to do in the world of boxing? No. Because see, if I was to join the Orlando Vipers, I could help them claim this beauty right here. The TLC belt. I mean, TCL belt, sorry. The TCL belt. I mean, come on. Don't you want to see what it look like on Mr. Harris going around his waist? Come on, man. You know what I mean. Oh, this year's going to be good. 2024. I'm going to love it. Really, I am. So what you guys think of the Total Combat League boxing? Are you ready to watch for the new season coming up this year? With that being said, I'm your boy Chris Blackthorn Harris. When it comes to my boxing style, I'm not guard my grill.